Yeah, it's exciting to be nominated. Sort of sometimes as gardeners you're just a little, not isolated, but you can be a bit removed from kind of what's happening in the sort of university community. There's the hours we work and we're never at computer screens, and yeah, you just sort of potter away. So yeah, it kind of puts into context like the importance of projects like this, and I feel quite proud that we've been nominated.
So the Frenchay Beeline is made up of a series of planted beds, wildflower meadows, orchards, all designed to bring nature closer to the site users. So what we're trying to do with the Beeline is help to improve our connectivity across the campus. This connectivity happens in two ways. So we're looking at making more corridors, nectar bars, things like that, to actually bring the pollinators closer and more in towards the site users. And the second part of the connectivity is nature connectivity. So to get staff and students aware and engaged with the external realm. So places for them to go and sit and eat and have lunch, where there's good access to edible pollinators and fruit and veg, literally something that they can physically interact with. At the same time, providing benefits from an ecological perspective as well.
These trees they're maturing now, so they do bear a lot of fruit. You know, students and staff don't even know there's an orchard here. I think it's an element as well of people that do know about it, don't tell anybody. Try and encourage people down here. You don't pick them and sell them, right? We don't pick them, and that's not what we're really doing here. Even though it's a fairly big orchard, it's quite a lot of fruit. We encourage people to come and see it. We encourage people to come and eat it. They're always so surprised when they find out they can eat it. Are you sure we can have it? Yeah. That's why we're growing it.
So one of the main ways that we can engage staff and students through our Beeline is by providing them with edible food, so fruit, herbs, seasonal planting, and we really encourage our staff and students to harvest it, to ask staff to help them to harvest it. This is a message that we're trying to get out to everybody. Lots of people see it and think it looks pretty, but they're not really sure that they're allowed to take it.
This is the last of the chard and the kale, and we're getting it ready to take down to the student villages and give the students a healthy start to the new term. Hopefully students have heard of kale. Swiss chard's a bit more of it is a bit of an unusual one. A few red bits.
As part of the promotion of this, we've started to create veg boxes. So our wonderful staff go out and they will harvest and prepare these boxes, and then we drop them off to either staff or student accommodation, just as a little bit of a surprise and a happy Wednesday for everybody. So nobody knows they're coming, they just appear, and then we can give them some promotional material and hopefully spread the word of the Beeline far and wide across the campus.
So we're on our way to one of the student kitchens to deliver a fruit, veg and flower box from all our homegrown produce.
So not only is the Beeline fully organic, all grown pesticide-free and in peat-free mediums, but we're also very conscious of our waste products as well. So all of the waste, green waste that we produce while growing the Beeline is composted on site. We process it and then make soil conditioners and fertilisers out of that to put back onto the Beeline. So it's all a holistic kind of circular process, nothing wasted and hopefully nothing too nasty used in the process either. So one thing that the Beeline has done is provide us with a framework. When we think about the campus of the future, we think about things like biophilic design, so how we can draw nature closer to people. The blurring between external and internal spaces I think is going to be particularly important. So really we're trying to bring nature right up to the back door, and in order to keep the cleaners happy, we'll make sure it wipes its feet on its way in.